Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Looks like it's going to be an even nicer day, I think, today than it was yesterday. A little warmer, a little less wind, hopefully. So if you're up to it and can be outside, be sure to do so and make your day count. It's going to be what you make it. My thought today is on finishing the race. You know, how many times do we start something with all the best intentions of whatever that personal endeavor or group endeavor, whatever it might be, and we check out. We don't finish that race. That we don't strive to discipline ourselves to finishing that project, that race, that commitment, that goal, whatever it is. You know, of course, we blame it on, oh, the weather was bad. Or, oh, I just didn't have all of the tools in my mental, emotional, physical toolbox to finish those aspirations. But you know, there's a lot to be learned when we get in the race and apply ourselves. And regardless of what position we finish in any race, whether literally a race or whatever goal that we're trying to accomplish, as long as we finish that race, that says a lot. We could learn a lot in that, of other people being in that race, of maybe how they did something, of their involvement, of the effort and time, the strategy, the preparation that we did in getting to go to the race and going through it to the finish line. You know, sometimes we get frustrated because we aren't winning the race. We aren't in first place. Or we can't see the finish line ahead. Maybe that's the reason why we sometimes drop out or give up or tell ourselves self-defeating things that, well, there's no point for me finishing this project, this race, this goal, because I'm not going to get the result that I want. But we just need to believe that regardless of what place we have in the race, of whatever aspiration, goal, situation, whether it's involving other people or just us in our own mental thoughts, spiritual thoughts, physical aspects, that it's important that we keep our mind right and our mind healthy around the aspect of finishing what we start. And not put so much pressure on ourselves that, oh, well, if we don't come in first, that it doesn't matter, because it does matter. It really does. You know, sometimes we learn from others along the way of how they came in first in whatever the situation was or were involved in. By us being a part of that and watching and growing and learning and allowing ourselves to resonate from other people's successes, and them us as well. We all have something to give each other in a race. You know, a race it can be something internal about telling yourself that you are good enough, that you will succeed, that you will thrive, not just survive on whatever the scenario is. And also about taking it to prayer. When you feel like you don't have another fiber part in your being to finish a race or to carry on because of personal struggles or emotional struggles or whatever it might be, just take it to prayer and ask God to give you the strength, the courage, and the tenacity to get through the race, so then you can go on to your next aspiration, your next goal, your next point or purpose. So just don't give up. The whole point of this, of finishing a race, really is about just not giving up, regardless of what's going on in your life, regardless of what race may be going in your mind or even in the real realm. You got to stick it through to the end. It may not be easy. There may be struggles. There may be twists and turns going around that path to finish that race. But keep the faith, take it to prayer, and know that you can finish the race if you believe you can, and put your mind to it and pray for the strength, and believe that even if you don't come in first place, or even if you don't get that result that you thought you were going to get at that finish line, that it's going to be okay. And that it mattered that you stood through that, and all the difficulties and all the twists and turns and whatever races are going on in your life, that you stuck through it to the end. And that there's a lot to be learned, and that maybe that will lead you on to your next endeavor to want to do something even harder, stronger, bigger, better, more purpose-filled, and learning from staying in the race and believing that you too play a very important role in the race, because it is about building your own character and your own inner strength and your own purpose and your own faith, which other people can learn and help and grow from as well. So anyway, that's my thought today. Finish the race. Quit worrying about what place or what ribbon that you're hoping to take from finishing that race. It takes a lot of courage and belief in oneself. And sometimes it's not easy to have the courage to finish races and to believe and be positive, but we've got to do that. And I think we'll be blessed for that. We're going to be in races, just like there's going to be things in our life, the rest of our life, we're going to be running races the rest of our life too. And we have to finish those races and believe that they all are an intricate part of making up our life and our journey, and are making us and helping us develop into the best version of ourselves. So live, love, be. Keep looking up. If you got to pace yourself in that race, pace yourself, but by all means finish whatever race you have going on, mentally, emotionally, physically, or in the real realm. Onward and upward. Have a blessed day. Talk at you later.